Hello there, I'm Miss Crook and I'm Head of Art and Photography at Priestlands. I'm just going to talk you through the Fine Art GCSE. I know that you're about to take your options in Year 9 and I just wanted to show you how diverse our Fine Art course was at GCSE. So here we are, why are the arts important? So creativity can help well-being and improve your health and happiness. Studying art helps you to develop your creative problem-solving skills. It teaches us to fail. So failure is good in art because it makes us learn. It encourages self-expression, creativity, and can build confidence and develop your own identity. It boosts your confidence. It makes you far more confident in the real world around you, and it allows you to express your feelings and ideas both as a means of self-expression and to communicate to others. So what does art entail at GCSE? So you are required at GCSE to complete a coursework portfolio during year 10 and 11. And this is in the form of project briefs. So each project brief requires you to complete it with increasing levels of independence. And within each project, you'll be following the assessment objectives that GCSE set out that you may have seen at year 9 already. So that is developing your ideas, that is refining your work, it is working with a wide range of media, processes and techniques. It's recording your ideas from the world around you through photography and observation drawing, and it's presenting a personal and meaningful response. So that is tying all of those assessment objectives together, tying in all the materials that you've been working with and coming up with a final outcome that shows that development and that experimentation. So GCSE Fine Art comprises of 2 components. So I've mentioned a portfolio, which is coursework, and that's worth 60%. And then you'll get an externally set assignment worth 40%. Just going to introduce you to some past students' work so you get a real flavour of what you might be undertaking in fine art. So students are required to complete a coursework portfolio, as I said, in year 10 and 11. Some of the project briefs that we have looked at over the years have been pods, food, sea life, in the news, and we like to use a wide range of media within fine art. So we've got some examples there of acrylic, oil pastel, watercolour with biro, chalk and charcoal, quite diverse materials. You can use them separately or you can combine them together, which is called a multimedia piece. We also include printmaking within our fine art GCSE. So the printmaking techniques that we use are lino, monoprint, collagraph, gum arabic, screen printing. And the pieces of work that you can see in front of you are based on Kew Gardens, a trip that we took in year 10, and then a project called Abstract. And we have a large A2 printing press as well as a smaller A4 printing press, and that allows us to use a wide range of those printing techniques and create prints that are to a professional standard. And then we also include art textiles within the GCSE Fine Art. We have 3 sewing machines that allows our students the flexibility of working within multimedia, as I mentioned before. And these pieces of work on your page are constructed using printmaking, sewing, solar photography, and looking at the theme landscape. So as you can see, you get a real flavour of some of the past projects that we have undertook as part of fine art, and maybe some of the materials that you would be using should you take GCSE Fine Art. So how is art assessed? So I've mentioned a portfolio before. You undertake the work for your portfolio within the classwork. It will be expected, obviously, that you take your portfolios home and work on it outside of school as well. And it's approximately 45 hours of portfolio work. It's 96 marks you get for your portfolio, and as I said, it's 60% of the GCSE. So you would be marked against the assessment objectives that I mentioned in the previous slides. So your external assignment would be A project brief that comes in from outside of school, it has normally roughly 7 questions for you to choose from, and it is an independent project, so you get to choose your project. We've had things like movement, we've had water, we've had in the news as a past exam paper, and we've taken that forward because we liked it so much as an actual portfolio brief. So you would undertake a study of prep work, about 25 hours of prep work in school, and then you would then sit a 10-hour exam across 2 days, and that would be finalising everything that you have learned and experimented with in a final outcome. And that, the body of work, the prep work and the final outcome is worth 40% of your GCSE. So where would art lead to? So why should you take art? Obviously, we've talked about the mental health and how it builds confidence, but also in the wider world around you, it could lead to college courses and apprenticeships in the following areas. So we've got animators, we've got floral arrangers, fashion photographers, graphic illustrators, stained glass window designers, and we've got toy designers here, landscape architects. So many jobs that you can obviously undertake as a result of taking art at GCSE. So the world obviously is a broader place as a result of art. I do hope you consider fine art as one of your GCSE options. We can't wait to welcome you through our doors.